And welcome back to the hostage. We are talking WRC 2026 testing, a few testing updates, a few interesting tidbits, Toyota and Hyundai updates incoming. So let's start off with a few testing shots. I believe this is Mr. Ogier. They put King Seb Ogier testing in Monte Carlo. I mean, check that out. It is proper snowy, isn't it? It's absolutely insane. I mean, look at it. There is a lot of snow. And snow's going to feature in another story incoming, of course. This is Adrian Fourmaux testing, as well as we're coming along here. I'm not sure where the audio is. There we go. Audio. Let's put that audio on, shall we? Let's put it right up. Nice. So there's Adrian Fourmaux in the rally. Interestingly, he's in the rally too. And there's a big reason for that, simply because Hyundai thought they'd actually learn quite a bit. So if you're wondering why it looks slightly different, no, it's not the Rally 1, it is the Rally 2. But Mr. Ogier, very much. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's a Rally 1 car, isn't it? I mean, just look at it. It's sliding away. It's like his car's on ice skates. And again, Ollie Solberg, first test of the season in France, and I'm loving it. More on Ollie Solberg here. Well, I'll show you here. It says, what? Fan cams don't lie. Look at that. In the dark. Testing. That's a whoa. Ski whiff. I mean, they're obviously testing for the, Monte Carlo snow, and then you got obviously a bit of Sweden, but it's mainly at the moment. It's mainly looking at Monte Carlo. Oh, that's a lovely shot over the bridge. I mean, look at all the snow around. I mean, that full on, Monte Carlo-esque, isn't it? It's absolutely brilliant. What's interesting, though, there has been an interesting detail revealed in Toyota's Rally 1 car. A smart solution. Some people say the article on the rallyjournal.com has been experimenting with a new solution in their Rally 1 car. So even though they probably had the best car last year, they're still pushing. And Toyota's been carrying out tests ahead of, obviously, the opening round of the World Rally Championship in Monte Carlo in a couple of weeks' time. And during the test, several details have been seen. The most visible update they're talking about is the testing of what is a new rear wing for those Toyota drivers. However, an arguably even more intriguing detail was observed on the roof of the car. Now, as you know, or you don't, but you will, Rally 1 cars, they do feature an air intake on that roof, topped by a cover that protrudes slightly above the roofline. In Monte Carlo testing, all Toyota drivers have also been collecting data by running the car without this cover. Now, it says Toyota is testing again without the roof scoop cover, leaving the air intake visible. And a smart solution to reduce aerodynamic drag, because those kind of things are going to slow the car down in a straight line. So it would allow them to get a higher top speed and increase their rear wing efficiency in cold events where cockpit cooling is not required, a la Monte Carlo, a la Sweden. Assessed with the WRC Wings Tech website, which specialises in rally car aerodynamics. So Elvin Evans was the first of the Toyota drivers to begin the team's test program and this would have been the most recent Tuesday. Based on video footage, the test car initially ran the air intake cover fitted, but Evans tested the car without it, and on Wednesday, Ogier's test car, the cover was no longer in place. And the same applied on Thursday. There we go. No cover. As you can see there, it's just kind of like a dent. If you or Oliver Solberg tested the car without the cover without the cover. And this is how the car looks with the roof scoop cover fitted. There we go. There, with the roof scoop cover, without the roof scoop cover. So that essentially makes it go faster in a straight line. And as you know, as it's already said, cooling for Monte Carlo, because it is winter, and Sweden, where we expect lots of snow, not really going to be an issue. I think staying warm probably is. So that could potentially help Toyota. Solberg had already tested a similar solution back in December on the shakedown of the Rally National, not even going to try and pronounce it. The WRC season, as we know, gets underway in just under 2 weeks. But that's not the only testing update we've got. The issue with testing in Rally, it's very hard to see how fast the cars are going unless you have a stopwatch. Like in Formula 1, you go around a track. Like in Rally, you're very much not. But that's why Rally's really, really cool. and that's why you often will get fans taking in 2026 really, really cool videos, which we have seen on here. So Hyundai, I've got an interesting story. That's I believe that's Mr. Neuville, but the conditions were perfect to have some fun on beautiful snow, but not to work in the consistent conditions we needed for today's test. Yes, Hyundai literally had a snow day. It was snowed off. I mean, when you look at some of the conditions, it is quite snowy, isn't it? I mean, you're looking at it's like Sweden-esque. It's hard to tell as well. I'm honest. I don't know if they've even got snow tyres on. They must have, surely. But it's quite hard to, without really looking at the car. They're quite thin. It's really, really difficult to tell. But here at WRC Fanatics, they basically said that Hyundai have been forced to postpone Terry Neuville's scheduled test, which was originally set to take place on January the 8th. Both Toyota and Hyundai have stepped up their preparations, it says, for the Rally Monte Carlo, which gets underway in at the time of, less than 13 days now. But on Wednesday, Fourmaux carried out a test with the Hyundai i20N Rally 1, while his teammate Neuville was behind the i20 Rally 2. Yesterday, focusing on familiarising himself with the Hankook tyres. Neuville was due to return to the i21 today, but the test had to be cancelled due to that heavy snow, which made running conditions impossible. In response, the Korean manufacturer submitted a request to the FIA to reschedule the test for Saturday, as in today, the day of recording. Patterns expected to test by Hyundai on Friday as the team continues its intensive build-up. And they basically said, we have winter conditions. One might think that's good because these are conditions we hope to have for the rally. But the past proves it's a long time since we've had these conditions, so it's not the conditions optimal for us today. And they carried on saying, that's what Neuville said, and he carried on saying, unfortunately, not the day we were hoping for, but we'll test again at the end of the week, and I hope to do the necessary work we plan to do with more stable conditions. But if we do get, if we do get those conditions in Monaco, it's going to get exciting, isn't it? In Monte Carlo, it's going to be absolutely insane. Anyway, that was just a quick testing update for you. If you've made it to the end, thank you very much. We are not worthy. If you are thinking about, if you're not subscribed, please have a think about subscribing so you don't miss a video. And also, hit that notification button again so you don't miss a video. But until then, thank you very much. We'll speak to you soon with more rally news. Stay safe, but above all else, stay sideways.